इसके ऊपर में आज तक कभी किसी ने कल्पना नहीं करी। ये कल्पना भी हमारी भारतीय जनता पार्टी की सरकार ने करी कि क्योंकि नई जमीन एक्वायर करना मुश्किल है, कोर्ट में सालों साल तक केस लड़ते रहते हैं, इसलिए हमने कहा बाहर हम देखते हैं, विदेशों से कंपेयर करते हैं भारत को, दिल्ली को, तो देखते हैं कि 4-4 लेवल के फ्लाईओवर बने हुए। तो इस पूरी रिंग रोड के ऊपर में, एलिवेटेड रिंग रोड, उसमें हमारा कंसल्टेंट फाइनल हो गया है, उसका डीपीआर का काम स्टार्ट हो गया है बहुत जल्दी। पैसे की कोई कमी नहीं है, कोई कारण नहीं है, और वो भी हम देखते हैं कि एलिवेटेड रिंग रोड हमारा जल्दी सपना साकार होगा। उसी के साथ ही ढासा से लेकर, ढासा जो कि नजफगढ़ का आखिरी गांव है, वहां से लेकर हरियाणा बॉर्डर से लेकर बसई धारापुर, जो ये नजफगढ़ ड्रेन साइबी रिवर आती है, उसके दोनों तरफ में एक सड़क है टूटी फूटी सी। 11 साल केजरीवाल जी को नहीं दिखाई दी, हमारी सरकार को दिखाई दी। हमने दोनों तरफ की सड़क को चौड़ा करने का और नई बनाने का निर्णय लिया। लगभग 500 करोड़ रुपए की लागत आएगी। इसका भी डीपीआर का काम शुरू हो गया है, इसको भी दिल्ली सरकार ने मंजूरी दे दी है। बहुत जल्दी ये भी सड़क बनेगी तो पूरा रोहतक रोड, पूरा नजफगढ़ रोड, पूरी वेस्ट दिल्ली, पूरी हमारी सेंट्रल दिल्ली, इसमें जो घंटों तक गाड़ियां खड़ी रहती थी उससे निजात मिलेगी। आज जो हम ये सारी बात कर रहे हैं, ये सारी प्लानिंग कर रहे हैं, ये 1 साल में 6 महीने में होने वाले काम नहीं है, ये आने वाले 2-3 साल में होने वाले काम हैं। और ये सारे फ्यूचरिस्टिक प्लान, ये दिल्ली को एक पूरी अच्छी, सुंदर, विकसित, जाम मुक्त दिल्ली कैसे बनाए, ये उसकी कल्पना के ऊपर में हमने काम किया, जिसके ऊपर में केजरीवाल जी ने, उनकी सरकार ने तिनका भर भी नहीं सोचा था। आज बारापुला फ्लाईओवर पिछले 10 साल से बन रहा है, उसमें 250 पेड़ की परमिशन थी जो केजरीवाल नहीं दिला पाए, और कंपनियां एप्रिसिएशन कॉस्ट आर्बिट्रेशन में जा जाकर दिल्ली सरकार से पैसा ले लेती थी। आज वो पेड़ों की शिफ्टिंग की परमिशन हमने दिलाई और 30 जून को उनको डेडलाइन दी है। 30 जून 2026 को बारापुला फ्लाईओवर का काम हमारा शुरू हो जाएगा और वहां से गाड़ियों का चलना आना जाना शुरू हो जाएगा। तो लाखों गाड़ियां, आप में से बहुत सारे पत्रकार भी जमुना पार रहते हैं, नोएडा रहते हैं, जब आप बारापुला फ्लाईओवर से जाएंगे तो यमुना के ऊपर में एक और नई रोड जो साउथ दिल्ली को, ईस्ट दिल्ली को, नोएडा को, पूरे जमुना पार को कनेक्ट करेगी। ये काम भी जो सालों से लटका पड़ा था, ये काम भी अगले 6 महीने में खत्म हो जाएगा। ऐसे मिशन मोड में हमारी सरकार काम कर रही है। दिल्ली ट्रैफिक पुलिस के साथ में मिलकर हमने 62 हॉटस्पॉट की पहचान करी और उनको अटेंड किया। कहीं पर यू टर्न बनाना था, कहीं पे मार्किंग करनी थी, कहीं पे रेड लाइट देनी थी, कहीं पे राइट टर्न देना था, लेफ्ट टर्न देना था, ताकि वहां पे कंजेशन ना लगे। ऐसे 62 हॉटस्पॉट को हमने अटेंड किया, उसका समाधान किया। बाकी हॉटस्पॉट पे भी हमारा काम चल रहा है। यूटी लेवल कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी बनी। पूरे देश में भारत सरकार ने कहा जितने भी रोड निर्माण से संबंधित, ट्रांसपोर्ट से संबंधित जितने भी डिपार्टमेंट है, सबकी एक कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी बने। वो कोऑर्डिनेशन कमेटी में भी दिल्ली ने सबसे पहल करी, सबसे पहली कमेटी दिल्ली में बनी। उसकी हमारी 3 मीटिंग हो चुकी हैं और बहुत सारे जो छोटे छोटे काम थे, जो इंटर डिपार्टमेंट हमारे फंसे रहते थे एनओसी के चक्कर में, लाइसेंस के चक्कर में, परमिशन के चक्कर में, कागज के चक्कर में, वो सारे कामों का हमने हर मीटिंग में 10 काम, 20 काम का समाधान हर मीटिंग में हो जाता है। तो ये इसीलिए संभव हो पाया क्योंकि ऊपर नीचे एक ही पार्टी की सरकार है। उसी के साथ वाटर स्प्रिंकलर, अभी आप देखते होंगे गाड़ियां घूम रही हैं, पहले कभी दिल्ली की जनता ने गाड़ियां नहीं देखी घूमते हुए, एंटी स्मोक गन, वाटर स्प्रिंकलर, और अभी जो आपने देखा होगा नन नगरी फ्लाईओवर, अब हम सारे फ्लाईओवर के ऊपर में ऐसे वाटर स्प्रिंकलर लगा रहे हैं।
Okay, so anti-pollution measures, some of which have been announced already, now being spoken of by Minister Parvesh Verma. I do want to go across to Nivedita Singh, who joins us with more details. Nivedita, part of his commentary was also about blaming the previous Aam Aadmi Party government, and he took Saurabh Bhardwaj's name and said that the AAP had not done anything for the national capital. Right now, all questions being asked by the citizens of Delhi are directed towards the pollution situation in Delhi NCR. A host of measures have been announced in the latest. If you could quickly come in on that, and if we heard more from the minister on how this is going to be implemented and executed.
In the last 24 to 48 hours since the air quality dipped below 400, the Delhi government has come up with a lot of announcement for the region so that the air quality can be controlled. The political battle between Aam Aadmi Party and the BJP is on since last couple of weeks, since the air quality dropped in Delhi, particularly post Diwali. While even when the Aam Aadmi Party was in power, they used to blame the BJP at the center for not doing any work and not cooperating with them. While right now Delhi has a very complex administration structure that involves several agencies. So from MCD and DMC, even at the municipal level, there are several agencies which are involved. So yeah, Delhi has a complex structure that involves coordination of a number of agencies, ranging from central government to the MCD and NDMC. So the political fight between Aam Aadmi Party and BJP is over the issue that the other has not allowed them to work, and the BJP has been saying that the AAP did not do any work while it was in power. So yeah, the BJP right now has came up with a series of reforms in the past few hours, past couple of days, to ensure that the air quality is controlled. Even today, the minister announced that how they are improving the road so that the dust pollution can be controlled, which is a major factor in the air pollution in Delhi.
A couple of issues were highlighted by Parvesh Verma, including garbage mountains, footpaths, waste management, Yamuna cleaning, road construction, and he spoke of how all of this was to be completed by the previous AAP government in the last 10 years. He says they've not been able to successfully do that. But did the minister also highlight the work that's been carried out by the ruling BJP in the last few months, ever since it's come to power in the national capital, and list out some of those for us, Nivedita?
Yes, so there were several pending projects which were started during the Kejriwal's time, but were not completed. Back then, when Paresh Verma mentioned the Barapula project, so yeah, that was during that time the Aam Aadmi Party has repeatedly blamed this issue to the central government, which was controlled by the BJP, and while they were holding similar press conferences saying that the central government is not, and the LG particularly was not cooperating with them, since all the files had to go through the LG after the cabinet approves them. So yeah, there are a series of projects across Delhi which are pending from last several years due to the lack of coordination between the Aam Aadmi Party, which was the city government, and the BJP, which was at the center. Right now, all the three major governing agencies in Delhi, be it MCD, Delhi city government, and the central government, all are controlled by the same party, BJP, so that the coordination has improved, and the workflow has also improved in the last couple of months since the BJP came to power in Delhi in February 2025. So the pace of development and the improvement in be it PWD work, because land was controlled by the central government. So even if Kejriwal used to say that even if they try to do something, they need cooperation from the BJP at the center, because the Delhi government does not own land in Delhi.
Okay.
Land, law and order, and yes.
Okay, Nivedita, stay on with us. There are a couple of anti-pollution measures which have kicked in already. We need to talk about one such announcement, the blanket ban on non-BS6 vehicles. It's left many middle class commuters in the lurch. We want to give you numbers, put out numbers to take you through the exact picture. Do remember, Delhi is not a fragmented city. It's part of a unit called the National Capital Region, with other cities like Noida, Ghaziabad and Gurugram part of it. Those cars with Haryana or Uttar Pradesh registration numbers will not be now included in this. So they will now be left out. The ban is expected to impact a significant number of vehicles that routinely cross into Delhi for work, business or personal reasons. According to estimates within the NCR, Gurgaon has over 2 lakh non-BS6 vehicles which will be affected. Noida, numbers on your screens. Noida has more than 4 lakh such vehicles. Ghaziabad too has a significant number, 5.5 lakh affected vehicles and commuters. So this is going to inconvenience those residing in the National Capital Region who want to travel to Delhi for work or other reasons. Nivedita continues to stay on with us. Nivedita, we're talking about 12 lakh vehicles, BS6, non-BS6 engines that are likely to be affected, that make their way to the heart of the national capital. How is the enforcement going to be ensured? What kind of police personnel have been deployed? Tell us how they plan to go about it before we touch upon the inconvenience aspect.
So more than 550 police personnel have been deployed across the borders in Delhi, at basically the entry point of Delhi, which covers Ghaziabad, Noida, Gurgaon, Faridabad and all these regions. So at these entry points, extra deployment has been done to ensure that the cars which are entering and does not have a Delhi registration are checked at the entry point and are being redirected back to their respective city. But the cars coming from Haryana, if they have a Haryana number plate and are not below BS6. So BS6 came in force in April 2022. So basically those cars which were purchased only after the April 2020, only these cars are allowed in Delhi right now, and all the cars which were purchased in 2019, 2018 and are not BS6 level are being redirected back to the respective cities. So yeah, there's
this
a
means
huge
more
flow
public
of traffic
commute. This
from
means
Gurgaon, Ghaziabad.
less people are going to be able to bring their personal vehicles into the national capital. Let's see how it works out and whether or not it does have a direct impact on air pollution levels in Delhi NCR. Thank you, Nivedita, for all those details.